10 a.m. and we'll see if indeed that happens. Once again, we have a number of podcasts that have already been put up there, and I want to say, Alex, that you have already gotten a number of the podcasts put up onto the back onto the website, correct?
I do.
And you, so we have Greg Doyle's podcast is up there from the Indy Star. We also have Hammond Mayor Tom McDermott calling for Governor Pence to step down. That podcast is there. And we also have Don Kolobowski of the Lake County Economic Alliance talking about how his phones have dried up in the past few days. The governor has to say about it. What he's going to do, is he going to stand firm? Is he going to stand firm in the face of criticism all the way around the country? Or is he going to back down in some way? Or is he going to come up with some sort of solution to the problem? Hammond Mayor Tom McDermott asking the governor to step down in a statement today. I don't agree with that. I think you hire somebody, you elect somebody to navigate you through the troubled waters. And he is certainly in those waters now. Let's see what kind of leadership our governor can come up with. Mayor McDermott, of course, saying that it is Governor Pence who created that situation. Let's make sure we have good sound. Here he is.
And I believe in my heart of hearts that no one should be harassed or mistreated because of who they are, who they love, or what they believe. And I believe every Hoosier shares that conviction. But as I said, we've got a perception problem here because some people have a different view. And we intend to correct that in the world. And I'm determined to address this week. And to move forward as a state. But the things that have been said about our state.
A speaker from your own party criticized how you answered this question over the weekend. So I'd like to ask you again, under this law, as is written, is it legal for a florist to deny services to a same-sex couple, citing their religious belief?
This law does not give anyone a license to deny services to gay and lesbian couples. And look, I could have handled that better this weekend. But going into that interview this weekend, I was just determined to set the record straight about what this law really is. I'm very pleased that the reporting about the Religious Freedom Restoration Act has significantly improved over the last several days. I think there is a growing public understanding that Indiana has passed a law here that mirrors the federal law that President Clinton signed, and it mirrors the laws and statutes of some 30 states. I'm grateful for that. But on Sunday, my intention was to set that record straight. But I want to be clear on that point. And thank you for the opportunity I've already had for some time. It's simply the right thing to do. It's that important. And I was pleased to have signed it, and I stand by the law. Jim, I've never supported that. And I want to be clear. It's not on my agenda. But I think it's a completely separate question. I mean, we are talking about the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which is about restoring the highest level of scrutiny in our state courts when matters of government action intrude upon the religious liberty of Hoosiers. And that's where I want to stay focused. But I do believe that moving legislation this week that would make it clear this law does not give businesses a right to deny services to anyone would be appropriate. With good debate, but not a considerable amount of controversy. And so, candidly, when this erupted last week, even though I'd made my position clear weeks ago that I would sign the bill without much discussion, I was taken aback.
He's not addressing
this
intolerance
is all
in
about,
Indiana.
and
Well, that's the
continue
issue.
to move forward on that.
He's not addressing intolerance. No one's asking him either.
So I really do believe that.
Sloppy
I mean,
reporting.
look, I mean, if I read some of the stuff about this bill, I would have had the same concern that millions of Hoosiers have had and people across the country have had.